That's what you get.
Don't be using people though. That's not nice.
Why not?
Because it's not nice. It's not nice to use people. Now, if somebody's offering.
Hey, it's spring break. It's spring break. I don't particularly care. Use them. I'm trying to find me an old senior citizen that wants to spend her money on me when we go to St. Augustine. Straight up.
Okay. Well, I'll find me a sugar daddy.
Man, something going on with the sound today, y'all. It is just not being our friend. And I don't know why.
Let us know if we're too loud, or if you can't hear us, call us at 912-478-5525. But now we're going to talk about the different destinations. The different destinations that people go to. Now, I know everybody probably on their way to Panama, and you're probably going to see the whole Georgia Southern. People go to Miami. Where's another big spot?
Cancun.
Some people go to Puerto Rico if you got that type of money.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was one of the
Cancun heads. Do your thing.
one of the top destinations. Daytona.
Oh,
Daytona's
okay.
really nice though.
Daytona. I've never been there either.
Jamaica, again, if you got the money.
I heard a couple people going on cruises.
Cruises are a big spring break hit because you can go to a lot of places in a short amount of time.
And everything's included in the...
We gotta go on a cruise, baby.
Yeah, we do. Your treat. But yeah, there's a lot of different places.
Biloxi?
You go get your gamble on Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your gamble on. Where's Ocean City at?
I don't know.
But yeah, so I guess if you want to get your gambling on, your slot machines and whatnot, definitely check out, Biloxi. That's Mississippi. I don't think I want to go to Mississippi for spring break, but hey, I guess if you want to do your gambling thing, hit that place up. It's closer than Las Vegas. I think it's closer than Atlantic City, but definitely could be fun, I guess, if you spend responsibly.
Nobody really thinks on spring break, which is sad because you should think a little bit.
Yeah, they think about all the fun they want to have when they go, and then when they get there, it's like, oh, okay, I guess. But I mean, like I said, my traditional spring breaks have been boring, so I don't really. My view is biased of the whole going out, having fun, partying every night, hangovers the next day. That part escapes me, so. No twerking in front of the cross for me.
I mean, spring break is about fun because, I mean, again, that's the only break that you get in your spring semester. For people who about to graduate in May, this is your last spring break. But trust me, when you go hit that real world, you don't get spring break. You get vacation time, but you gotta work to make sure you got vacation time. And just like me, I get to take a few days off to enjoy spring break with FDOT, but I don't really get a spring break. So live it up, enjoy it, but again, be safe. Another big destination for spring break is the Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. I've been to Jamaica, and they say the Bahamas is very beautiful. But I don't see those as places I would probably want to go for my spring break.
What would you like to go there for?
For probably just a regular vacation with my boo. But I guess for spring break, most people who go on spring break, they want to pick the places that are big. And you want to go to those type of places so that you can see a lot of people and interact with a lot of people. That seems to be
If you're not in school, you shouldn't have a spring break. There's a lot of older people that haven't been in school for a long time.
I mean, teachers.
No, you're a teacher now. You're not a student anymore. Like, when you go to school, spring break is for students in college. So all these sugar daddies and cougars that are out on the prowl, yeah.
New Orleans.
Spring break is not for you. I just wanted to say that.
Jamel said a good place is New Orleans.
That sounds pretty good too.
Well, we're gonna switch gears from the destinations and remember that you gotta come back. So you having all this fun, you going wild, you coming back.
People get really
Monday.
depressed
Yeah.
when they have to come back, and then they have to finish out the semester.
So I mean, the best thing is make sure that you don't lose your focus. Remember that you gotta come back, so you can't get so messed up that you don't make it back. So
Don't turn it into a Project X / Hangover 3 /
that looks so much fun though.
No, it doesn't. When your house is on fire,
Okay, not that part.
your neighborhood is on fire, really.
Okay, that was a crazy man though.
Yeah. So please, no reenactments, please. No roofing people. Stay away from the date rape judge.
Yeah, you know, be responsible so that you can make it back to finish out this semester. You don't want to do anything. Like I said earlier, make sure that you are using protection. Don't go around and flash it because that's not attractive. But make sure that you are, because the worst feeling is your week back from spring break. You get that phone call. You're going to be a father.
I'm sorry, sir. You have an STI.
Or you have like different, you don't want to bring nothing back from spring break except for memories and some souvenirs.
And other people's money.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're gambling and you got somebody money. Okay, don't rob people, and
Yeah, please don't rob people.
don't rob people, and please don't make yourself subject to being robbed. Don't leave your phones everywhere. Don't carry a whole bunch of money on you at a good time. If you are driving your car, make sure you're locking the doors. Don't leave anything that could entice somebody to want to break in your car. Remember where you parked. Because definitely if you go to Miami, you got that long strip that for the beach. It's just a long way because they don't really have like parking lots. So you're parking on the road and then the beach is like miles long. So if you just drift down the beach, you're going to forget where you parked. So remember where you parked.
Fellas, if you have pockets, put them in your front pockets so you can't be pickpocketed from the back.
That is true. And ladies, if you're going to carry around big purses on spring break is never a good idea. You need a small clutch or a wristlet, something to go around your wrist so that, you know, you can feel it. You always know that's on you for safety. There are so many people who get robbed on spring break and you have your most important information inside your wallet. So you want to make sure that everything that you come to where you going for spring break, that you leave with that.
Really, you just need your ID and a couple dollars.
That is true.
That's all you need. And find a safe place to put that. But focus. What about that? How do we focus when we come back?
You're going to have to leave spring break there. Like, you got to come back, you know. The best thing is, before I used to go on my spring break trip, I knew what tests I had coming up after spring break.
Right.
So that when I got back on that Sunday night, I know that, okay, usually most teachers won't give you a test on that Monday after spring break.
Oh, please don't.
Most teachers. But there are a few teachers who will give you a pop quiz or something. So get your mind ready back to study, you know. Pull out your calendar, pull out however you keep yourself organized. If you don't keep yourself organized, I suggest you figure it out. And so that you're like, okay,
Like
you know, I had this great week, but I got a test on Wednesday. I got a paper due on Friday, and different things like that. I mean, that really is, but I mean, especially my undergrad as a chemistry student, when you come back, it's ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's the finishing of the semester because really the end of March, and you got 1 month really. So you have to really, I advise people, if you don't have all those tests and exams when you come back, give you a couple of days to recuperate. I mean, get yourself back in the swing of things, to shake off the celebration that you just had for the 3, 4, 5 days, 6 days that you've been out of town. Give us I suggest coming back a couple days earlier.
Yeah.
So that when you get to school, you already at least somewhat be refreshed. But a lot of people do spend an entire week.
Don't come back Sunday night.
But that's what people do.
I know people do that, but it's not a good idea. Come back Sunday morning or Saturday afternoon, so that you got that majority of that day to get your mind ready.
Yeah.
Just be responsible. It all falls in being responsible. Because if you're not, like, you'll come back and you'll be trying to have a whole nother spring break and you could mess up a lot of tests.
Let the my thing for focusing is let that spring break feeling be your motivation to finish out school so that you won't have to worry about doing so much over the summer or having to recuperate during the fall. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get done with spring break, when you come back, those feelings and memories and the time of your life that you just had, you don't want to forget that, but at the same time, you don't want it to depress you from the 3 tests that you got coming up in the next 3 weeks, which seems to always happen. So let the spring break feelings you have be the motivation for you to like finish school strong, so that you know you can have more time to maybe do something in the summertime, or you know that you can build upon those experiences the next time you do. But don't let it drag you out of trying to finish out of school. This means we come to school for learning and growth and trying to become better and to get more money than our parents got, you know, basically, and to get more money than we got when we started. So be motivated to know that, hey, yeah, I had a good time, but I like those feelings, and let me have those feelings in the future, but I won't be able to have that if I'm messing up in school. So
Yeah, school is important, but we're about to actually start our spring break. We're about to wrap this show up. We went over some do's and don'ts for spring break. You know, at the end of the day, your safety is important. Make sure that wherever you go, that you make it back to school or your house before at the end of the week. You know, don't do anything that would jeopardize your life or the life of others. Think responsibly, drink responsibly. Don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive.
keep your phone charged.
Keep your phone charged. You know, always. There's not that many pay phones around, but always keep some change in your pocket just for if your phone dies and you need to call somebody. Whoever you're on a trip with, make sure that you remember their number, so that you can keep it in your mind. Hey, if anything happens, I know at least one people who's with me phone number.
Yeah.
Got a shout out?
Shout out to Sunshine B, love of my life. For coming in, stepping in for Lola. Lola had to do some work. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to Demo, who's doing his education, networking, trying to get him a paying job when he graduate thing in Orlando right now. Shout out to Mo Love, who just went home early today to get her first appointment. Shout out to Gio and Laquita. You know, they're not around as much, but you know, they're still in our hearts. Shout out to Jay Wynn, Jamel, my brother, you know, little brother that's bigger than a big brother, you know. Shout out to him. I love him dearly. Shout out to the wonderful people that's about to go in after us and start their spring break after they finish their show. And everybody that's out there that's going or already there, you know, stay blessed, stay prayed up, stay safe. Even though you get into some unrighteous things, please do it in moderation. Please don't get hurt. Just be safe. But yeah, that's me.
Shout out to everybody who's listening. Shout out to Jamel for tuning in on Ustream. Shout out to Lola who got called into work, working, making that money. Shout out to Demo, find that job for us when I need $1. Shout out to Mola, let me know how it goes. Shout out to my staff who I'm leaving them for a few days and they have already been told not to call me. I'm already missing y'all. But shout out to everybody at Georgia Southern and everybody, you know, have a safe and be smart, but enjoy your spring break. This is Love Below. We'll be back in a week on the last Tuesday. Y'all have a great day.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Bye, Mel.
Pull up.